Hi, this is Frank Purcell, one of the vice presidents of Mawigad, which is the fastest growing internet marketing company, teaching everyday individuals how to create multiple streams of income so you can take your business to another level. Whether you're going to work every day right now, you're struggling, and you're looking for another outlet of a stream of income, this is the site used so you can understand how to market yourself, get training, and develop yourself to take yourself to a six-figure income. Well, today I'm going to cover the perfect business. Well, not the perfect business because I may be in it, but what is the perfect business for you? Whatever business you want to be in, what is the perfect business for you? Whether you want to be a tailor, whether you want to be a barber, whether you want to be a nail technician, whatever business that you're deciding that you want to product or service that you want to distribute, what is the best business model for you? And that's what we're covering, a business model. Now, how am I going to, let's first start with the perfect business model. And I want to first start by using the Robert Kiyosaki, the cash flow quadrant, to illustrate what I'm going to cover today. Now, with the cash flow quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki identified there were only 4 ways that we can make money in America. One is an employee. This is the box that 90% of us prescribe to whenever we decided to make money. This is how we believe that we should and could and can make money. The next box is SE, which is a self-employed person. This is a person who employs themselves. So you're still an employee, but except in this particular situation, you're self-employed. You are employing yourself. In this particular box, where 90% of us prescribe, this box, we trade time for dollars. We give our employer time, they give us dollars in return. The challenge in this box is that you only have but so much time in a day to make your money. And if your employer believes that you're making too much money, they're going to take some time away from you. No more overtime. We need to cut back hours. I know no one's out there has ever heard that before. See, whenever you can't give time, you can't make money. In this box, what happens? Your employer gives you money. Then you pay your taxes from the money that your employer gives to you. And then after the taxes, you pay your monthly obligations, which are your bills. Okay? And after you pay all of these items, what's left over is what you can have. In most cases, there's nothing left over after you pay your taxes and you pay your bills. So you're in a circle here that you work, pay taxes, pay bills, have no money left over. So that's why you hear a person say, well, I'm going into business for myself. May not understand when they say business, they're really saying that I want to work for myself. I don't want to work for anyone else. I want to work for myself. So they come to this box, which is a self-employed person. Now, a self-employed person employs themselves. This box, you thought the boss was an idiot. In this box, you work for yourself and you're trading even more time because you want to make more money or have more dollars. So even though you're giving more time, you may be making more money, but now you don't have time to spend your money because you're always at work. Anyone who's a contractor, if you're in lawn care, if you're a construction, if you're a contractor, you're doing construction, if you're a barber, unless you're cutting someone's hair, you're not making money. If you're a dentist, unless you're working on someone's teeth, you don't make money. If you're a doctor, unless you're operating on someone, you are not making money. So here you thought the boss was crazy. Here, you know the boss is crazy because you're the boss. You can give yourself time off, but whenever you take a vacation, you cease to make money. So what are we really want to do? We really want to get into this box over here, which is a business owner. When people first go open up a company for themselves, they want to be in business, but they are the ones who working every day. You do everything. You're doing the marketing. You're doing the phone calls. You're doing the job. You're doing the billing. You're doing everything in the business, in the company, because you want to run a business. Now, what does a business owner do? A business owner thinks directly opposed to this. A business owner says, I want to give you dollars if you give me your time. That's what a business owner says. A business owner employs others and gives them money for their time. As long as they're making you money, they become an asset to your company. So this is what most people are trying to get to, a business owner. So now, if you're running a business, you're always making money and you have more time to spend for yourself. To spend with yourself, your family, you take the trips, travel like you want to travel if you're a business owner. The fourth box is an investor. This is where you have your money working for you. You first have to move to this box to make enough money to invest your money and have your money work for you. So I always ask the question, which side of the box in the cash flow quadrant, which side would you choose or would you want to make your income from? And if you said the left side, you need to stay where you are and continue to work. Not saying that there's anything wrong with you, because there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you desire to trade your time and to get a certain amount of money. If you say that you desire to make your money in this box because you make more money, then you'll make money, but you'll help others to make money too, but they will give you your time. So that's how the cash flow quadrant works. If you're saying that you want to make your money on this side, on the right side of the quadrant, now my question to you is, how do you decipher how you should go into business? What business model should you use? So let me erase this real quick, if I can. Okay. All right. So now, you have options when you're going into business. And I'll use an illustration of a gentleman that I sat down with just a couple of days ago. He wants to be, make clothes. He wants to be a designer. Okay. So in order to do a designer, what does he have to do? There are a couple of things he always has to do. One, he needs employees. So he has to hire and train his employees. Second thing he needs money. He needs startup capital. And what do you typically hear? Well, if someone could just give me, just believe in what I'm doing, I can get started, and they give you the grand scheme of what they want to do. If you have the opportunity, watch a show called Shark Tank. The show Shark Tank, it opened up eyes for me, because understand is that if someone is going to give you money, they're asking themselves, why am I going to give you money? Why am I going to invest in you? What do you have that someone else doesn't have? He says he makes clothes, but he needs money to not only have a place to make his clothes, he's going to have to pay rent, he's going to have to manufacture his clothes, he's going to have to distribute his clothes. He has a large overhead to run that type of company. And he needs to get his company off the ground about $500,000. Now, if someone's going to give him $500,000, and this is how they did it on Shark Tank, the investor was called the VC, a venture capitalist, like Mitt Romney. They're a venture capitalist. They will give you the money if they believe in your product or your service. They will give you the money, but now they're going to take control of his company. They wanted a certain percentage of his company. In their particular case, they wanted 40% of his company. If I'm going to give you the money, they want 40% of your hard-earned money of your company that you're going to put everything into. Those are your options. You either have to take the venture capitalist money or you have no business. Well, I want to get a small business loan. Now you're going to have to qualify. Your credit may not be the greatest. You may have a great idea, but and now to get a loan, you may have to bring on another partner. So now you're still going to spread your money out. So your options are limited in column A, because you have the loan, you have to pay back, you have rent, you have to pay your employees. So that's option A. Option B is he still has to train and develop. He still has to train and develop people he can pay to give them time. Again, time, money for time, because you're the business owner. Money for time, not your time for money, but money for time. The second thing is he can start up typically for $500 or less than $500. The third thing is he doesn't have to qualify for a loan. No qualifying. He doesn't have to qualify, because less than $500, you don't have to qualify for a loan. Mom and them give you the $500, you know, just to get you out their hair. Mom and them or somebody will give you the money to get you out of their hair. He doesn't have to pay any wages. He doesn't have to pay any wages. What else? He doesn't have to have any office space. So he doesn't have to pay rent. No office space. Supplies. He doesn't have to buy supplies that his employees are going to take home. The ink pen, the paper clips. You've never done it, I know. You don't have an ink pen or anything from your office. I know you don't do that, because it's not right. Okay. So and I showed him this, and I asked him, well, to run your business, whether it's a clothing line in his particular case, which option would he want to do, A or B? And he picked side B. And if you pick side B, if you're saying I would want to run my business model for less than $500, and I don't have to qualify for a loan, and I don't have to pay rent, and I don't have to pay a loan back every month, I don't have to give up a percentage of my business. If this is a particular model that you desire, now the question you have to ask yourself is, why are you, I don't care what your product or your service is. I'm not trying to get you to come into my service or my product. Whatever product or service you choose, why aren't you in multi-level marketing or network marketing? Because this is the business model of network marketing. B, in order to do this, and this is exactly what my gentleman said. He said he wanted to run his model like B. If that's the case, he, right now, is coming into my organization. I'm not saying you should come into my organization, because you get training and develop, because my particular service is financial literacy. We want to teach financial literacy on how you become better managing your money to make more money to run a business. That's what we teach in our particular company. I don't know what your company is. Your company may be cell phones. Your company may be pens. It may be legal advice. I don't know. It may be soap powder. It may be makeup. I don't know what your model, what your product or your service is, but whatever it is, if you desire to run your product like your business model like this, rather than be in business and have to get a $500,000 loan that you have to pay back and pay rent, then whoever is talking to you about this business model, get with them today. Run to them, because it's a win-win situation. They're going to pay you for your time. They're going to pay you for their time. Does that not make sense? They're going to show you how you can put together an organization that you can pay people for their time. So, again, if you've picked B, get with the person who's shown you this video. I don't know what organization they're in. They may be in my organization, they may not be in my organization, I don't know. But I'm putting this video for anyone who's running a network marketing or multi-level marketing organization to help you recruit more people into your organization. Once again, my name is Frank Purcell. If this has been a help, send this video on to someone else. Let them help them out, because each one teach one. Remember, you change your perspective, you change your life. You change your perspective, you change your life. You change your perspective, you're going to change your life.